Alright guys, we have some back issues from the past couple of weeks. I think this has been 3 weeks of books worth that have piled up. I'm going to start with some non-Marvel DC stuff and then move into some Marvel stuff and then the DC stuff. On the right is Dr. Solar #1, which is the first appearance of Dr. Solar, Gold Key, super hard book to find. I managed to pick one up on eBay, and on the left is Alan Moore's Miracle Man #1 by Eclipse. I'd really like to pick up the whole series. Of course, 15 and 16 are the big ones from the Alan Moore run. So happy to have those. The next three are actually three Charlton first appearances. This is Thunderbolt #1, which is the first appearance of Thunderbolt, who would inspire Ozymandias from Watchmen. This is Captain Atom #82, which is the first appearance of Nightshade, who formed as who served as the basis for Silk Spectre. And then Fightin' 5 #40, which is the first appearance of Peacemaker, who would sort of become a comedian. Along with that, the guy threw in a Peacemaker #1. I picked up all three of those on eBay for pretty good prices. The other three are, of course, Captain Atom #83, which is the first appearance of Ted Kord, and then there's Blue Beetle #1, which is the Question's first appearance, and Space Adventures #33, I believe, which is Captain Atom's first appearance. I've never even seen that book online or in person, so that's going to be a challenging one to track down. Moving on to some Marvel books. I got a couple of Thor books. We have Mighty Thor #385. I think that's just a popular book because it's a Thor Hulk battle, but picked it up regardless. Thor 390, which is the first time that Captain America picks up Thor's hammer. This book's been all over the place. It took me a while to get one because I wanted to find one that was in nice shape, and I think it's cooled off quite a bit now, but you know, it is what it is. I think I'm going to start a little bit of a Thor run, specifically all the Simons and stuff. Another book that was hot for a second, The Incredible Hulk 324. I don't know what this book is doing now. I don't know what any of these books are doing now, really, because it's been a while since I picked them all up. Once I get them, I sort of stop paying attention to what's going on. But Hulk 324, which is the first appearance of Grey Hulk, I guess, since Hulk #1. But there's also a cameo in 318. I have that book as well, so done with this. This Grey Hulk stuff is kind of stupid in my opinion. All the speculation happening because of an ad that Marvel pulled, but you know, it is what it is. I don't dictate the market. I'm just picking up books. Next is the Avengers 316, which is the Spider-Man officially joining the Avengers, I guess, because there was plenty of issues with Spider-Man in them before this one, but I guess this is the one that people latched onto. I think 314 and 315 are also part of this storyline, so maybe those ones will pick up at some point in time as well. I'm not sure. I got Fantastic Four 205, which is the first appearance of the Nova Corps. Nothing super major there. I think I found that for $2 or something, so I decided to grab it. Next is The Punisher meets Archie #1. Again, not a major book, but when I saw it for a couple bucks, I had to grab it. And Civil War #2. This is the second print Spider-Man Unmasked variant. This book was, I think, up to $30 on eBay at one point, and it really dropped off. I would imagine it's down closer to 15 now, maybe 20 at the most. But with the Spider-Man movie announcement, it sort of exploded for a second. Okay, that's all the Marvel stuff. Nothing too major as far as Marvel things go. But I got some pretty decent DC books here. I don't know. Let me try and organize these. Alright. We'll go in this order. Okay, starting with Firestorm #3. That's the first appearance of Killer Frost. I got that from Atomic Avenue. It was advertised in very fine shape. It's not very fine. It's probably more like VG fine. but I paid 60 cents for it, so I can't be too mad. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with Atomic Avenue lately. I've been kind of on a losing streak. The problem with that site is you'll get people who, when you're trying to buy spec books that have gone up, you'll get guys who check eBay before they sell their books, and they'll cancel orders and stuff. And it's not like eBay where I could file some sort of. I mean, I think they do have a demerit system, but I don't know if it means a whole lot on Atomic Avenue. So I think I might start to stay away from that site a little bit, especially because I think the three out of my last 4 orders have been canceled. And the reasoning I get is ridiculous. The people that I bought from weren't sneaky about it at all. The guy straight up told me I was trying to buy a couple Avengers 316s before I went out and found one in the wild, and he's like, "This book's gone up to $30 on eBay. I'm not selling it to you for that price," and he canceled my order. So yeah, it is what it is. I have a couple DC Comics Presents. First is number 27. That's been on my list for a while. First appearance of Mongol. And then I picked up number 49, which I guess is the second appearance of Black Adam. That book is stupid expensive. At least when I bought it, it was going for like $30. I found it at a local shop for $7, I believe. So that's still more than I want to pay for that book, but I decided to grab it anyway. Got a couple Green Lantern books. First is Green Lantern Corps. That's Green Lantern Volume 2, number 201. First appearance of Kilowog. He is drawn horribly, by the way. And then this next one is Green Lantern number 29. The first appearance of Black Hand. A super affordable book still. I think I paid $20 for this, and it's in fine shape. So, a Silver Age first appearance of one of Green Lantern's most major villains. You can't go wrong. For that price, and it's in nice shape, so super happy with that. What I got, like $5. We're down to the last $5. Found this in a $2 bin because one of the shops that I go to, he's kind of lazy, and when a book's in lower grade, I think he just doesn't want to mess around with it, so he just throws it in a super cheap bin. But this is Shazam number 1. It's probably in like good, very good, and normally that's too low of a grade for me to buy, but when it's $2, I wasn't going to leave it there for that price. It'll serve as a good placeholder copy until I can pick up another one. There's a chip missing out of the top and out of the bottom, and the spine is super jacked, but it is what it is. Same shop, in that same bin, I picked up Showcase number 66, which is the first appearance of B'wana Beast. He has a little pencil marking on his face, but that's all right. My only experience with B'wana Beast is from Grant Morrison's Animal Man run. I think he's pretty ridiculous, but for that price, I'm not going to leave it there. And next we'll do a couple square bound books. I showed this one in my my 4 comic creators video. I just hadn't showed it in a haul video yet. But this is The Killing Joke, first print of The Killing Joke. That's been on my list for a super long time just because I love that story. It's my favorite Batman story. And I've been seeing it go up. I remember when I thought $20 for a first print was a lot, and now you could easily spend $40 on a high-grade copy. So I'm super happy to get that one. I think I paid $20 for it. It was from a seller who didn't have a whole lot of feedback, and so I took a little bit of a risk on it. He was asking $30. I offered him $20, and he took it. So, and next we have Vengeance of Bane, number 1, another book that's been on my list for a while. One that's still surprisingly cheap. I'm surprised that it is so cheap. I think I did pay $37.50, and it was shipped for free. So I didn't get a super steal or anything. At least I don't think I did. But that's a price that I'm more than willing to pay for the first appearance of Bane. I'm actually surprised it's still that cheap. And then finally, this book's been on my list since Forever Evil, and this is Justice League of America, number 29. Let's see if I can go through this without messing this up. This is the first appearance of the Crime Syndicate, Superwoman, Ultraman, Owlman, Johnny Quick, and Power Ring. And it's also the first appearance of Earth 3 and the first Silver Age appearance of Starman. So there's a ton of stuff going on in this book. Again, not one I got a super steal on. I think I paid $40 for it, but it's probably maybe a 6.0, maybe a 6.5. So that was a price that I was happy to pay, especially for a book that I've been looking for so long. So those are all the back issues from the past couple of weeks. Actually, today I went out and bought some more books. And here's that stack. Sneak preview. Nothing too major in this stack either. A couple books that have gotten a little expensive lately, and I needed to grab a copy before they got too out of control. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I'll just sit here and film that video again, and it'll be out sometime again soon. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will talk to you again soon.